Oh, we're rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
Chris Brown has had everything you've said.
Oh, he has?
Acha smash simu yako.
Smash all other phones.
And then Chumigate will make a song, huh?
Mungu was smashing his simu.
Welcome to Why Do We Do It?
Smash all other phones.
Where smash Chris Brown's phone. Someone needed that concert was nonsense. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was. I expected more than lip syncing for 90 minutes. Is what I'm saying. Just a general PSA about
Why
Kenya,
do we do it?
about why do we do it, and how we feel about Kenya Film Classification Board trying to regulate people that they're not supposed to be regulating. First of all, if you didn't know, KFCB will eventually want you to get a license for your Snapchat and your Facebook Live and shows like our show, because they're trying to regulate all kinds of
internet.
content.
They're trying to regulate this is not China, Ezekiel. Please keep your communist ways away.
I mean, I don't mind communism like in the
Nah, listen. Until we have sensible Kenyans, there's no way you're going to accept communism. People on Snapchat, like 90% of them are just people. They don't have any affiliation to the arts per se. They just enjoy the snaps.
Yes.
You want to regulate all the millions of people with Snapchats. You're mad.
Netflix and YouTube.
And Netflix and YouTube. Hey, you're mad.
And then you're
going to regulate the internet in Kenya. You are mad. You are mad. Even the WhatsApp. No. They will not allow it.
Let it all out.
Don't be stupid. Not only is it stupid, it's irrational and frankly unenforceable.
That's what I was gonna. You're in
like,
my head.
You cannot. How are you gonna regulate the internet?
How are you
Literally, you'll have to be like China. Stop
Yeah.
all the traffic and then decide what gets in. There are people who you can't even like. There are emails you can't send to Chinese people.
Are you
you
serious?
have pictures? No. We have to check them first.
Oh, for real? Like
Yes.
high school?
Yes.
This isn't a high school.
This is not high
It's
school.
not a high
It's
school,
not
it's
your
not
high
a
school.
church.
Even if it was, it's not yours. Get out of here. Who's who made you headmaster?
I don't.
The
even think
people
it
are
is.
not for this shit. So stop it.
And the law is determined-
Constitutionally as well.
Constitutionally,
You're just really gonna fail.
So when
The
he
lawyers will
went,
fight you. Everybody like us will fight you.
When
And
he
we have
went-
dreadlocks. We have nothing to lose. So be aware.
more fire.
Hey, you want policemen at every shoot of everything? Like, dude, are you mad?
You're mad, by the
You're
way.
mad.
It's
At fines and
unenforceable.
licenses. You're mad. No one pays me for this show. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, but if you want to pay us,
Ezekiel, pay who?
no, like anyone else who's watching.
They didn't even pay attention, man. What you gonna pay?
If you want to pay us, it's all good.
Hey, dude.
No, as in they say, if you want, you bring your content. You have to bring your content, and then we charge.
I have
you
to
for
bring
regulating.
why? Because YouTube is regulated.
Mm,
That's the
so
thing.
now
Like,
I'm
if I have to
saying-
bring my content to you so that you approve it, like, are you gonna stop me from uploading to YouTube? How are you gonna do that?
By
You're gonna
course.
go to Zuku. Ah, man, that's how all of the creatives will just move to Tanzania. All of them.
We can't move to Tanzania. This
Me, I
is
really
our
can.
country. No, we
I
have to
really
fight the
can.
man. No, we have to fight the power.
The man is an idiot.
The man is an idiot, but the power of the people should be able to take the man. Who
That's
is
what
the
I'm
idiot
saying.
out.
The people are not behind
There's
this,
a,
so the
there's
people
a,
should
there's
come
a
out in
petition.
arms.
There's a petition that you can sign, by the
On-
way,
in
for
tweets.
disbanding KCB. We'll put a link at the bottom. Yeah.
Yes, all the petitions to get rid of the petitions.
And show up for the stakeholders meeting, because we had a stakeholders meeting.
I saw.
Yeah, and we
But
fought.
you see also the communication wasn't there because I didn't know that was going on.
That's because they told people like a day before, to be fair. But now we are here to tell
it's
you.
Kina Ezekiel who were organizing.
Yeah.
They were
So
hoping
of course
not to
they
show
went,
up.
Exactly.
And then it was full. Idiots.
So the literature community
Is up in arms or in pens.
So the literature community
In
was-
pens! Okay, go ahead.
Basically what happened was this chap who a couple of us know, like if you're in the literature, what happened? Something happened, a pen.
A pen didn't happen. Or maybe there was an
Stop.
appendage.
Stop! Stop him, Ezekiel! In the literature community, someone who we know and we used to very much like their poetry copied a bunch
Who
of
did
them.
that? I'm all about naming names. Talk about the horse. The horse will defend itself.
The horse isn't here.
The horse is everywhere. It's proverbial.
Where didn't we say we're gonna do a section of Onyi analogies that don't make sense?
They do make sense.
The horse is everywhere.
It is
To defend
everywhere.
itself.
It's a proverbial horse. You can defend yourself from anywhere. We have his number, so we call him.
He's not picking up.
Ah, then the horse must be spoken for. Who is
anyway,
this?
A
See,
poet.
it's out on the internet.
See, I'm saying.
Okay, a poet named.
A poet named Red Scar. who hitherto these events was a very prolific and super amazing, like. So let me finish the sentence.
I have a question.
Okay. You have a question in the middle of my statement?
Yes, it's just about his name.
Right?
Wall up, wall up.
Uh-huh.
Was he in Lion King?
Hey. So,
Uh-huh.
Red Scar, who previously, as we knew him, was a very prolific, fantastic poet who
Poet
actually,
extraordinaire.
yes, who went on to win several prizes for this said prolific poetry. The
Wordsmith.
ones we know were he got the translation prize at Writivism, which was $500. He got the inaugural Nyanza Literary Festival Poetry Prize, which was $1,000. So basically, in one weekend, he made $1,500. But then it was discovered that all of the poems, most of the poems that he had submitted across the board, like to Saraba, to Mabishai, to Writivism, to a bunch of people were like completely not his, like plagiarized word for word. The poets that he's stealing from, there's a number of them. There was a guy who, I was talking to him on Twitter. I was like, hey, Red Scar, blah, 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 like before this fiasco. Then a South African poet found it and he's like, you must help me find this man, Frank Malaba. You must help me find this guy, he stole my poetry.
So like, he's stealing from renowned...
He's stealing, not renowned, like I didn't know about them before.
People who have internet.
People who have internet. People have internet, which is why it surprises me that he thinks he wouldn't be busted. So the thing that was very mind-blowing about this is that he proceeded to, first of all, plagiarize in the age of internet. Second, that he thought he wouldn't be caught.
You think
that he took money from prizes and
for this plagiarism as well.
And felt nothing. And you know when you meet this guy, he's not, you don't feel like he's those guys. Like he's very chill, and even in person, like he's prolific and poetic and artsy. Like he's super cool. So when I found out it was really I feel betrayed. Because I really like this chap, and I was very, very sad. But the bigger question here, of course, is first of all, Kenyans and copying. Second, none of these other guys were checking that these poems were from this.
Yes, that calls into question the credibility of all these places that things have been submitted. It's like you don't do any due diligence.
We have in this creative space we interact a lot, yeah, and it's just unfathomable to you that somebody would submit something that is not theirs, yeah,
and go to
in this day and age, you'd think with the internet being there, you wouldn't even care.
If it's stealing from people who are like in the village and in guys who don't know what
known people.
That's crazy.
But now when it comes to like now literary prizes, you know now that the stake is a bit higher. Yeah, I'm not saying that there is no fault on my part for publishing things that are not like original, but see now when you're giving out prizes. 1,000.
There's a lot more, yeah.
Yeah, you have a higher responsibility, especially to even the people who judge these things. Yeah,
that should be part of the criteria. Yeah, like we're gonna check originality and.
Well, I guess these people don't usually have the manpower, and the manpower they have do not even have the time. So you submit something, and they check whether it's good or not whether it's original.
Because I asked someone who he submitted to, and they were like, "Hey guys, with the volume of stuff that we get in and the manpower that we just." There's too much to.
Yeah. So you imagine in for example in Babishai there are like, was it 3 or 4 judges, and then you receive about 300-500 submissions. How are you supposed to?
These submissions, I'm just trying to figure something out. The submissions come in mostly digital form.
Yeah, all of them are coming.
So they should just slide it into Turnitin.
No, I feel like. Yes, but in a more sophisticated manner. If you're having a competition, why not just incorporate Turnitin-like software in the submission?
To submit, yeah.
Like if you submit and the software detects this thing, your submission will fail. Yeah. Like they don't even get to look at your.
Well, that's something that I think will now need to start happening.
But
because this guy got away with a lot of things, such that now when it got to it wasn't even us who realized, because it is the Nalif Prize that part of him winning that prize included being published in the Missing Slate, which is kind of a big deal.
And then they put it in the Missing Slate and then readers.
Yeah, so then readers were like, hey, you guys.
I've seen this before.
I've seen this before. But
I've seen this before.
At first we thought it was just 1, and then it was just 2. Then it was just 3.
Then it was just all of them.
And then it was just 30. And then it was just all of them. You know.
Shameless. You are shameless.
Well, he quit Facebook, but then he came back.
He came back.
Yeah, he quit Facebook, but then he came back. I take that to be a good sign because the last time he was quitting, he was suicidal.
I feel like obviously no one should plagiarize anything. I mean, creative work is from the heart. Like, if you copy me, I'll be pissed as hell. I have been pissed as hell at people who've tried to plagiarize me. Like, I was damn ready to sue bitches up in this bitch. But
there's nothing with getting inspired from other people's work.
That's fine.
Be inspired. Don't be lazy. Like Kanye West does it all the time. He takes samples, he does things. But if you're not
against laziness too.
We're against in art.
Yeah,
really.
In art. I just feel like the best way would just apologize and let's just
start with that, yeah.
Like,
and then don't steal.
If you please give back the money.
And then also you're an idiot. Internet. You think it forgets anything. You think it doesn't know anything.
It knows
You're
everything.
mad. You're mad.
Yeah, but why do Kenyans have this thing for copying? Like, why is it that as soon as you start anything, there's always gonna be someone doing the exact same thing right next to you? Like, even like the fruit stalls next to Nairobi Hospital, there's 6 in a row.
There's only so many fruits I can eat, guys.
Exactly. Or the Ken chicks that are all next to each other, or the super. Like, what is that about? Why are we such a?
I feel it's a twofold problem. Number one, education. It doesn't.
Lack thereof.
No, it's an education system. It's just not a good one.
Yeah.
Where they don't promote creativity and they don't promote free thinking.
Yeah, because they charge
so
art and
a majority of the public
and
is always going to be, cut from the same template. The system is set up in a way that you're not supposed to think for yourself. You're supposed to think the way you're told to think and do the things you're supposed to do. And I was never that kind of guy, so for me it was easy. But a lot of people suffer from the fact that they might be interested in poetry, like genuinely. But they want to write, they want to recite, they want to do all these things, but they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to get inspired. They don't know how to take inspiration and turn it into something, new for themselves. So they struggle with that, and sometimes it's just easier, there's so much internet, and there's so many poems in the world that are great. I'll just steal some and no one will notice.
That's terrible.
And for a while, it works. It goes to the analogy about that. And we aren't even the ones
who noticed. What's the second part of the twofold problem?
The second part, that was the second part.
The first part was education.
Yeah, education was lack of creativity and originality. It's like you just want to do the same thing as everybody because you don't know any better. You feel like this is the new in thing. Oh, you're a poet. Poets are making money. Oh, you're a farmer.
Where?
Farmers are making money.
Poets are making money where?
Or poets are famous. Or poets get pussy.
Famous.
Or
poets get pussy. So, Ezekiel Mutua do better. Chris Brown, don't come back. Yeah? Who was the
Red Scar! Arr!
Just apologize, imagine.
Not just. You apologize, you give back $1,500.
Yeah.
You go and, I don't know, wash these guys' cars. Something. You need to make penance.
Yes.
Saga.
All those things. Do better as Kenyans. Stop copying. You have it inside you to be creative. Everyone does.
I feel there should be like creativity classes or something. I don't know. Some people need to learn. You're gonna learn.
Today.
Be better. Be better.
Have a good week, guys!